Good evening, everybody. It is now the 27th of December. It is 1:15 in the morning. This will be my late, it should have been on at midnight, I'm sorry, report. There was a 5.0 Mamir, and that was in the Bangladesh region at 5.8 at 58 miles in depth. That was on the EMSC, the Hong Kong, and the USGS earthquake centers. There was a 2.4 Sicily, Italy, at 19 miles in depth. There was a 2.1 Sicily, Italy, at 17 miles in depth. There was a 4.7 New Britain region, Papua New Guinea, at 6.2 miles in depth. That was on EMSC. There was a 2.2 Sicily, Italy, at 6 miles in depth. There was a 2.0 Sicily, Italy, at 9 miles in depth. Now, Italy is definitely having that swarm still go on under the volcano. There was a 4.5 Philippine Islands offshore at 71 miles in depth. That was on the EMSC. There was a 3.8 Bali Sea, and that was at 107 miles in depth. That was on the EMSC. There was a 2.3 Central Italy, and that was not in Sicily, Italy. It says Central Italy at 6 miles in depth. There was a 3.4 Southern California at 1 mile in depth. There was a 4.3 off the shore of Russia at 6.2 miles in depth. That was the USGS, the MSC, and the the GFZ. Alright, it's all earthquake centers. There was a 4.3 San Juan, Argentina at 76 miles in depth. That came in on the EMSC. There was a 2.2 California, Oregon region at 10 miles in depth. I'm sorry to be looking down, but I've got to read my notes. There was a 5.4 that just happened, Solomon Islands, 50 miles in depth. That was on the GFC, the USGS, and EMSC earthquake centers. There was a 4.2 Veracruz, Mexico, at 83 miles in depth. That was on the EMSC and the USGS. Now, Veracruz got hit once before today. I'm looking here to see on my notes. Yes, it was a 4.2 earlier today at 79 miles in depth. That's what we got. Now, one of my subscribers asked me to check on California. I will do that in the morning to see how many earthquakes hit in the California area in the last 8 hours. Alright. But there was a 3.4 Southern California at 1 mile in depth, if that helps you, David. God bless. Be safe. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are just totally awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit the sack, and I'll leave the alarm system on in case something major happens. But once again, the biggest one so far this evening just hit, which was a 5.4 Solomon Islands at 50 miles in depth. Have yourself a nice evening. Sleep softly. Till we talk again.